This is Fixed Signs Tarot. Going to be doing Libra. And today, the sun is in Libra. Energy is focused on the themes of balance, harmony, relationships, and justice. Venus in Libra, as Libra's ruling planet, Venus's presence amplifies its influence, which can relate to love, beauty, and success. Mars is in Scorpio, and it can bring intense and strategic energy, which can clash or create tension with Libra's desire for harmony. Jupiter is in Cancer. It can bring emotional comfort or security, which can help to balance the more intense energies present. Retrograde Saturn in Pisces can bring a sense of introspection and a need to reassess long-term goals and responsibilities, particularly spiritual or creative. So, let's get into today's read. It's October 16th, 2025, but my reads are timeless. If you come across it, it is meant for you. Today I'm working on shadow spreads. Well, this entire week I've been working on shadow spreads. So Libra, a part you rejected or refused to acknowledge. What is a part that Libra rejected and refuses to acknowledge? What is a part of Libra's self? There we go. Motion in the reverse. Are you having trouble starting something? It's in the challenge position. So domineering willfulness, misuse of sexuality, anger, belligerence, and a warlike mentality are the shadow side of Mars. Break the momentum if your sad situation heads downhill. Stop for a moment and think through your next move. I also get, are you having trouble starting something? But maybe you do have some controlling issues that you need to work on. That's not for me to say. That's for you. If that hit home, then maybe there is something that you need to work on. Let's clarify this. That's way too many. Way too many. I'm only wanting a couple. There we go. Seven of Cups in reverse. Temperance. Maybe there's somebody that you don't have patience for. Maybe you don't have patience for yourself. There's too many options in front of you. You're not comfortable with the options. You're having trouble taking action because of all of the options, and you're losing patience with yourself. Why is Libra rejecting this shadow part? Why is Libra rejecting this shadow part? Why is Libra rejecting this shadow? There, this masculine energy, this ability to take action. Act. I really do love the messages in the book with that go along with the cards. You're afraid to move into new territory. You're afraid to cut to the chase. You're afraid to be the hero. You don't want to clear the air and clear the decks. You don't want to be crisp and to the point. You're afraid of expressing affection enthusiastically. Why? Why are they afraid to do these things? Why are they afraid to express themselves honestly? Four of Cups. In reverse. Give me another one, please. Give me another one, please. Four of Cups. Give me another one, please. Okay. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse. You're afraid of acting out on these thoughts because of a past. The puppies want to be involved. Because of a past relationship. Something happened in this past relationship and you acted on it and it was painful, extremely painful. Clarify who it was with. Clarify Libra's past relationship, who it was with. Oh, sorry. A direct descendant. A distant relation. Opposed loss of title. A direct descendant. Distant relation. Maybe a child. Maybe one of your children. Maybe one of your ancestors, but it says descendants, so I'm going to go with one of your children. So maybe you did something with your children and you're having problems enforcing those boundaries with your grandchildren. Well-informed, wounded healer, enlightened, wise person. Or maybe you're in your age, you know, you've become enlightened to the way that you treated your children and you want to do it differently with your grandchildren. But because of it, you're struggling. The way that you did it with your children didn't work, and you don't know what you're doing now. You're trying to break the chain yourself, and you're struggling. You're trying to break your generational traumas. Yeah, trauma warrior. Inventor, philosopher, scientist, mathematician. You're thinking, you're overthinking. You're trying to overcome these generational traumas. And you're afraid of messing up. And so you don't take action. You know that you've harmed somebody with this. You know that you've harmed people that you love and you want to be able to stop it. How does this shadow manifest in your life? How is this shadow manifesting in Libra's life? How is the shadow manifesting in Libra's life? Ooh, I'm only taking the top card. Future in reverse, the North Node. It can be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them, especially if it can pull you away from them. So yeah, your family is probably not happy with it. They want the comfort of what's familiar. The generational trauma is extremely comfortable. You know it, you know what to expect, but you see what it did. You see the harm that it caused, and you want to end it, but you don't know how, so you're trying to learn. With your own children, with grandchildren, whoever you're trying to work with. But your family just keeps trying to pull you back. And you don't want to upset your family, you don't want to hurt them, and so you keep going. You try little moves. Let's clarify how this shadow is manifesting. Clarify how this shadow is manifesting. Your future. Your ability to take action. Yeah, your ability for new action. Again, they don't want you to start. They want to hold you back. They want to make sure that they're just doing everything that they can to keep you in the old patterns. They don't want you to see a victory. They're keeping you from reaching a victory. Five of Pentacles. They're keeping you stuck in this misery. If you see that, since it is in reverse, there is a way out of it. You have to break that trauma bond, or not the trauma bond, but you have to break that generational trauma wound. And it's easy. You just have to spot it. You have to think about yourself. You have to think about what's going on in your life. You have to have hope. One of my rocks here. This is hope, wherever it is. The Four of Wands in reverse. You're not celebrating your life. You're just going along with the flow. You're not enjoying family. You're not enjoying friends. You're just literally just going along with the flow. That's what's called Knight of Wands. Again, sorry if this makes anybody nauseous. It's affecting your ability to take action. Again, with a Chariot in reverse. It is really just stagnating your energy. It's stagnating your ability to move forward. You are so worried how your family is going to see you that on Page of Wands, again, another movement forward. It's in reverse. Everything is just blocked. That is a lot of block. I don't like this feeling. I don't like it at all. What can this shadow teach you? What can this shadow teach Libra? What can this shadow teach Libra? How to nurture. Sorry, it is morning. Morning and my allergies are flaring. Ugh. Mother and be mothered. Nurture and cultivate that which is growing, whether it's the harvest from the earth, the child from the womb, or the art from the artist. Real love can mean tough love. Doing what's best for your beloved, even if they hate you for it. Love and nurture your own body with healthy, whole foods. Take them as communion with the organic world. Feel the earth beneath you, holding you, loving you through your hard times. Let this abundance flow through you to others. Advocate for those who are weaker, vulnerable, or dependent. If your progeny, your project, or your harvest is being taken from you before ripening, be ready to starve the world until they are safe. Witness with strength and power. When the time is right, be willing to let go. For your progeny or creation to flourish, they must embark on their own journey. Once your job as nurturer is complete, let go and step into the next level of your own mastery. So, what happened with your kids or younger ones, whatever? Let it go and start with the next one. Nurture this new generation. Take that action. Defend them if they need defending. I hate to sound cruel, but go. Your little ones, the new ones that have come along for you to nurture, they need that nurturing. They need somebody to step up for them. Maybe you need to learn, if you temper it, give it some temperance, but don't go overboard the way that you did. However, you have to remember that there are other people in their lives who are also affecting them. I did my best to raise my kids my way, but I realized that I couldn't stop all the people who were going to be in their lives. When they went to school, they were affected by their teachers and their other students, and all of they were exposed to everybody's generational traumas. When they went to work, they were exposed to everybody else's generational traumas. Everybody has generational traumas, so all you can do is nurture the people who are in your life the way that you know how, and educate yourself on new ways to integrate into the people who are now in your care. You can listen to others around you and take in some of their information, while at the same time keeping yourself. Don't get rid of everything about you. Don't kill this part of you. Don't kill this part of you. Don't shut it down. Allow your kids to see the masculine energy if you're a woman. Allow your grandkids to see that energy. And then also allow them to see the female energy, the softness. Hello, Calypso. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi, Calypso? Yes. Watch the tails. Hello, girl. And Tia wants to say hi too. Okay. Just the snuffles. Yes. Go play. Good girls. All right. Allow them to see. So if you have problems with your children or others, and you know, younger cousins maybe, or younger nieces and nephews, and they're all yelling at you that you were too rough and too mean. Well, all right, show a little temperance, balance it out with whoever you're dealing with now, the newer generation. Balance it out. But like I said, you need to show, as women, we need to show our younger women that it's okay to stand in our masculine energy. And we need to show our male, our boys, that it is okay to stand in their feminine energy. It is all right for boys to cry. It is all right for girls to be angry. We really need to teach them that. And if you don't show people that you're angry, if you don't let them know that you're hurt, how will they ever know? So you need to let them know that you're hurt. You need to let them know that you're angry. Maybe just temper it by telling them whenever you realize, hey, I'm okay, take a step back, find your emotions. Say, all right, hey, I am getting upset right now. I really need for you guys to quiet down. I really need for you to go do some quiet time, go do some quiet play or something like that, so that I can deal with my own emotions. And in that way, you will teach them how to do that. And also nurture yourself, nurture this action, nurture that anger. Yeah, it is all right for us to be angry. It is all right to nurture that anger and take care of it ourselves. It is okay to be angry. How can Libra integrate this? How can Libra integrate it? How can Libra integrate the shadow? Ooh. Ascendant. Actually, I think that was... Yep. Okay. Your entrance. How do you see the world? Take a long look at the assumptions and presumptions through which you filter your experience of reality. Really look at how your privilege, trauma, or certain attributes of your history can distort the reality of the moment. Do what you can to dismantle those obstructions so you can see the whole view. Conversely, look carefully at the signals you send off. Do they match your intent? Do you say you're fine when you really need a hug? Are you trained to sound modest or apologetic when really you know what you're doing? Do you act like you know what you're doing when you don't? Notice what you project onto the world and take responsibility for how you are seen. Alrighty, and give me a message for Libra. Give me a message for Libra. Happy birthday to all my Libras out there, by the way. Give me a message for Libra, if I turn my cards over right. Give me a message for Libra. There we go. And they're both upside down. All right. There we go. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. And new moon. New moon eclipse. Well, I'm just going to go with this because it says new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. So if you do what this says, you can expect a powerful change. And that is it for today. If you like what you hear, give me a like, give me a follow. Thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you again.